सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, महायोगी स्वामी उमानंद सरस्वती की जय. Recently I received from Shweta Dhokre a question. She was keen on knowing more about Guru Charan and Guru Bhakti Yoga. With reference to this, I would like to tell one or two stories. I will come to the Sanskrit couplets later. But one or two stories are very important here. First story is about the holy feet, which I have already told, but I would like to repeat it here. A poor man goes to a great saint and he says, "Today I have decided to end my life." So the saint says, "Why are you doing this? It is so precious. Life is very precious." So he says, "I'm not interested, because if to struggle for daily bread is a problem for me. So I have decided to end it up." So the saint says, "You do one thing, stick around with me for some time. And for 3 days, if you stick with me, whatever I shall earn, I shall pass it on to you. And you start your new life with some investments, like I will be giving you some capital so you can work over it." So he says, "All right." So he says, "Before I die, I might as well give myself one more chance." So he decides to stay put with this saint for 3 days. Unfortunately, nobody comes. Nobody gives a penny even to the saint. No food, no money, nothing is given to the saint. So obviously, this poor fellow, he says, "Look here, enough is enough." Enough is enough. You also don't have anything. I too have nothing. I might as well end my life. So the saint says, "Do one thing. Here are the holy feet of my Guru." He says, "I shall pass it on to you. And see, they are after all wooden sandals. You might as well sell it and get something. And whatever little you get, consider it as a little thing from me and take it. And see if you can help yourself to survive." So the poor man says, "Well, that's the least you could do, that I have sat here near you for 3 days. This is the least you can do, is give me something at least." It takes those two holy feet of his Guru, and he leaves the Guru. Now while he is going back on his journey, he sees a man on the way. The man inquires, this poor fellow, the man inquires, he said, "Have you seen, there is a saint somewhere here, I would like to meet him. Have you seen him?" So this poor man said, "There is no saint there. It's just a poor man like me. I've just taken away his his Guru's holy feet, because he had nothing to offer. So I've taken it away. Now, what you can do is go and help him a little if you want." So he says, "Oh my God," he says, "are you carrying those holy feet? Are they his Gurus?" "Yes," he says, "they are his Gurus." So he said, "Do you mind giving them to me?" He says, "What nonsense. Why should I give the little that I've gained?" He says, "Nothing doing, you go away now." So he's a trader, the merchant. He tells the poor man, "Don't worry, I will not take it free of cost. I shall pay you something." So he says, "What will you pay me?" So he says, "Whatever you want." So he says, "What do you have?" So he says, "Well, I am traveling here with about 16 camels. They are loaded with merchandise. I'm going there for my trade. Before leaving, I'm coming here to seek his blessings. So he says, is it so? Okay, he says, then you do one thing. If you want these, you give me those 16 camels. I'm all loaded with your riches. I'm going to take them in return. To our surprise, the merchant says, why not? Take them. My God, this man, just the poor man, doesn't know whether he should dance or sing or whatever it is. He hands over those footstools, the paduka we call it. So he gives them to the holy feet to the merchant, the trader. And he takes all those 16 camels and hurries away because he is afraid where this foolish fellow will change his mind. He thinks, and he takes the camels away. Now, he takes these, the trader now takes hold of those two holy feet and comes back in search of this saint. The saint is sitting there waiting. The moment the trader comes, he says, so, what have you come here for now? So he says, I've come here to seek your blessing. And he says, how do you have these things? I've just given it away to some poor man. How did you get hold of them? So he says, no, I bought them in bargain. So he says, you did? He said, what all did you pay for it? So how much did you pay for it? So he says, nothing much. So the saint says, no, tell me, how much did you pay for it? So the saint says, I've given away my 16 camels loaded with merchandise. I was going for the trade. I decided, I won't go, I'll meet you. So he handed over the whole thing. And so what do you think he says? The saint says, my God, you got them pretty cheap. Now look at the beauty. The holy feet were given away to the poor fellow without the poor fellow knowing the value of it. He had given them away. The poor man had no value of it, had no idea of how precious they are. And he receives a 16 camels loaded with merchandise as a bargain deal against them. Yes, the worldly wealth lies at the holy feet of the Guru. The entire material wealth lies at the feet of Guru. And what did the second one get in return? He gets the idea how precious they are. The trader is told that whatever you have sold it for, whatever you have given in return to that, is hardly anything. You have got them very cheap. So you can imagine what is the value of it. Now this is the holy feet of a Guru. Shweta Dupre, I am very happy you have brought this question up. I would like to tell you a couple of stories. One more I shall tell here in order to give you an idea. There were two groups of devotees. They both had different gurus. Their gurus were not the same. The two groups came together and they clashed. They clashed means they met. After they met, they had a debate. Introducing themselves, they said, this is my guru and he is so and so. Who is your guru? He is so and so. So, one of them was an extremely good at oratory, and he decides to argue the point out to such an extent, trying to prove that his guru is greater than the other's guru, that the group in front, the opposite group, feels very low and sad, and they leave because they are defeated verbally. This boy proves his guru is much better a master than the other. The other group leaves very sad. And this boy comes back to his guru. Now he's all very confident that his guru is going to give him a big pat on his back. And he comes there And his guru tells all his devotees, keep this boy out of my ashram, let him stand at the gate. For next 3 days, I am not interested in seeing him. So the boy doesn't know. He thinks, oh, I was supposed to get a big pat on my back. The guru has asked me to stand out at the gate. He stands there for 1 day, 2 days, is almost broken down into tears. And third day, he falls at his feet and he says, what have I done, sir, that you have asked me to stay out? He says, how dare you humiliate somebody else's devotees, and without knowing who their guru is. Go instantly back to that guru, apologize to him, apologize to those devotees, and then only you shall enter my ashram. Now friends, this story will give you an idea who a guru should be. One who reveres all the others. Who is a guru? There is one more beautiful story of Sandipani, which is there in my videos. Shweta Dokre, try and hear these stories again and again. And I have also told the stories of 9 to 10 saints. Each one was a Siddha master. I have talked about Ramakrishna, Paramahans. I have talked about Adi Shankaracharya. I have talked about Gondolekar Maharaj, Gurodi Maharaj, Nityanand Baba, Muktanand Baba, my Gurudev Umanand Saraswati. I have talked about 9 saints to 10 saints. You will get an idea who a guru is and the masters are. Try and hear them. And if you still have, then please send me your email. I shall mail to you 21 shlok, which will give you an idea of what Guru is for, his functioning abilities, his capacities. But there are stories I have told on Guru Charitra. There are stories of Navnath I have told. So please hear my videos, and if you still feel that you need to know Guru, write to me. I am very, very happy that somebody has asked me this question, because I love to talk about Gurus. That is my passion. Thank you, Shweta Dokre. Thank you. And we'll get in touch. Thank you.